As is tradition, I'm wearing my Christmas hat for the World Cup final. Always do that. Weirder in July. But welcome. It's France versus England. And it's a chance to make history.
On the pitch, they think it's all over. It is now.
England are out of the World Cup. The referee has gone to his pocket. It's red. He sent Rooney off.
Now, look, I've made you wait for this longer than planned. My new PC has arrived. My background is looking fabulous. And it's time then to delve in. We have a World Cup final in 4 days coming up against France. I think there's only one winner, isn't there? Now, of course, since we last met, a few things have happened in the world of sport. France haven't won the World Cup, but did beat England at the quarterfinal stage. And now it's my job as England manager. Come on, look at those shoulders. They're rolling, just like the team are. The form has been excellent. We've beaten Ecuador, we've beaten Saudi Arabia, and we've put Belgium to the sword. And now then, a French side, which irritatingly for me, and it is irritating, Karim Benzema is in the squad. So a turn up for the books. Although Olivier Giroud seems to have been starting. So a bigger turn up for the books. For us then, Luke Shaw's injury is the only thing that could cause us a real problem in the tournament. But of course, we've got the final then. Today's the day to seal off this series, a short mini-series that's lasted just as long as any other series, really. So let's see, can we do it? I've got the Christmas spirit. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that, viewers. Doesn't that make you feel World Cup-based? Made me feel a bit dizzy, actually. I should be stood up. So let's see, can we complete the set? Can England go and make themselves two-time champions? I hope so. I'll do the press conference, but all the press have gone home. So, yeah, that's how I'm getting out of the Ben Sports News thing. Because it's not about him at this point. It's about us. You, me, them. Come on. I can also vote for World Footballer of the Year because I'm an international manager. Do I try and get in there? There's no English players. I'll do what I'll do. I'll give it to Lionel Messi. Because he's the best player ever. Kylian Mbappe, mind game, to head of the game against France. And then Erling Haaland, because FM23 is his year. Are you enjoying FM23 this year? I've not made a lot of content around it. Let's just say, I hope it gets better. But they've already put out their winter update, or their match engine update. Not the winter update, calm down, just because don't get confused. I think as an update on last year, that's all we should be calling it, really. There is a plan in place to do another video with myself, Work the Space, Lelujo and Zealand after New Year where we discuss some things about the game. So if you weren't excited for this video, at least you could be excited for that one, can't you? And then team-wise, the only change we're going to make to this lineup, well, not the only change. Jude Bellingham is injured, so he can't play. So Henderson keeps his spot in central midfield. And at the left back then, Ben Chilwell comes in for Luke Shaw. The rest of the team is going to stay as it has been for the last couple of games. And based on the performances, I think I'd be foolish to change it. But this is a team that I think has as good as any at beating this French team. Of course, we saw in real life just how close England came. I want to be able to go that one tiny but massive step further. It is Benzema. Right then. Tchouaméni doesn't start. Kante available for this tournament, as was Paul Pogba in there as well, but not starting. Kimpembe got the call up as well. And Lloris, the captain, isn't in goal. Right. So a completely different French team then. One that I will say looks more capable. So, would Argentina have beaten this France team? Maybe not. You can see their form then's very good. They're playing interesting. Pavard at centre-back, Koundé at right wing-back. That's not how I would have necessarily seen it being. Apart from the loss to the United States of America, which they can, they can celebrate like a trophy in a way. There's me, Ben the Rock Car. He looked massive next to Sterling. That was hilarious. Okay, here we go then. France versus England. It's the World Cup final. This is where dreams are made. Not necessarily in Qatar, but here we are. As Trent Alexander-Arnold plays it to Harry Kane. And we've seen in the previous games, for those that remember, we destroyed Belgium. If we can get off to a good start against France, oh my goodness me, the goalkeeping there was a very, very questionable moment there. And Mbappe brings it away. Of course, we know what his danger is. Very, very quick. Reece James is going to have to find a way to deal with him. And the help of Saka there as well is just what you need. Similarly to the game that happened in real life, that covering in front is going to be absolutely crucial. Trent with a big job on that side to deal with him. All right, then, Chilwell throw-in on that side. This is what we're talking about. Attacking play, Harry Kane, hold-up play, runners in the middle. There's Raheem Sterling. I mean, it is questionable goalkeeping from my nan, as I think he's regularly known as. Probably offensive in some ways. But it's 1-0 England, 10 minutes in. Hello. So have I set this up to be a month-long series of excellence? This is really unnatural. Kane with a hold-up play. Really good from him. And a great pass to Sterling. Goalkeeper animations are fine. And by fine, I mean not good. To be fair, it's a well-hit shot. I mean, if we're going to give Sterling the credit, which I should do, it was well hit. Keeper can't do anything about it. That's the story I'm telling. All right, Declan Rice back to Ramsdale, who's kept his place in goal. Oh my God, Tomori's forgot what he's doing. Okay, that's why Harry Maguire plays. Benzema, if he can, he can't. Do you know what? If he'd have played the pass across, and Mbappe was in acres of space, he had to find him. I can't believe he didn't really. Trent now though to deliver the ball in and does so, cleared away. Sterling's there. Trent in acres of space. You can't let him have that much. But Sterling, in fact, runs into the space himself. The challenge goes in from Benzema. Not particularly good. Jordan Henderson. Oh my dearie me. Goes very close, and it stays 1-0. It could and should have been 2. All right, at half-time then, that's not bad. That's a good half of football. Make sure then we see things out to ensure that our hands, and not the hands of Salt Bay, are on the trophy. That's annoyed me. All right, then Ramsdale, ball at his feet as the second half then does begin. Tomori out to Chilwell. Now, I've got to say, in that first half, apart from that Benzema effort that wasn't particularly good, they didn't have much to shout about. Harry Kane, I should have bought a World Cup trophy. I've prepared a trophy. It's been a while since we've seen it. It's 2-0. Maybe I shouldn't have prepared the trophy. Maybe that's too early. It's Raheem Sterling. I thought Kane was running offside. It's a fantastic delivery. And then the touch-in finish from Harry Kane. Am I about to do... Is it going to be... Well, I feel for Gareth, really, because I'm going to leapfrog him here as the second most successful England manager of all time. Although, I say second... Alf Ramsey, fair play and everything, but I'm beating France here. Not Germany, who are average. I'm beating France. Hang on, there's a ball played in. Rabia, oh my God, they've hit the bar. I'm playing France here, and the era's tough as well. Some of the best players ever exist in this tournament, and we're just walking through it like it's nothing. Trent from 30 yards goes for goal himself. That's a really good save from Mike, who puts it behind. It's still 2-0. One tournament, one win. I mean... Bring on the Euros. Is that what we're saying? We're 62 minutes in here. I should really calm down. You've got to wonder, when will the French start thinking about some changes? I think Coman, actually, is freshly on. They may have taken off Mbappe, I think. It's potentially happened. Giroud's on as well. I think Coman and Giroud have come on for... There's the Olivier Giroud. It's a brilliant Oh, my God. And Kunku. I'm going to just put the trophy... It's a miniature FA Cup. I'm just going to put it back over here. We need to calm down, okay? That was premature. Leave it there. Cool finish from Nkunku. Lots of pressure on him there as well. 2 players rushing in. Now, do we make changes? We've been on top. Do we try and refresh this a bit? Reece James is struggling. Kyle Walker to come on at right back seems pretty straightforward. And I'm actually going to get Henderson off for James Ward-Prowse. Set piece is central. Come on. I've just brought on James Ward-Prowse in a final of the World Cup. That's what a Maverick would do, though, viewers. As the ball forward from Chilwell, not great, if I'm honest. They've brought in Giroud, of course, a secret weapon. He was quite unceremoniously substituted in the actual final. As Carl Walker's header forward to Saka, who's picked up a knock as well. Phil Foden waiting in the wings, I think. Is that from Walker? Isn't very good at all. We can get that Manchester City connection going, though, on that side as Trent nabs in. Really, really good from him. Carl Walker again. God, the set-piece creativity in the centre of our midfield. Now, Saka running forward with that injury. How effective is he? Ball into Kane. Oh, my God, he should have scored. All right, quick sub. We're going to get on Phil Foden to play off that right-hand side. Come on. It's Christmas. Do it for Christmas. The time ticks away as it's looking very good here. Nkunku has got fine. I was so relaxed there. You couldn't tell, but I was. The time's ticking away, and I'm about to see, bear with me. Oh, just hang on. Oh, yes. That's right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This has happened. Jordan Henderson. Oh, my God, Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson, the captain, of course, of England, as the trophy's handed over to him by a man with grey hair. It looks a bit like Nigel Pearson. I don't think it's him. As here we go then, viewers. England are world champions. Yes. Wow. What a feeling. If only it would happen in real life. What a feeling. Merry Christmas! When the snowman brings the snow, when the snowman brings, etc. Oh, Jordan Henderson is now walking around the pitch with the World Cup trophy. How big do I look there as Ben the Rock Johnson? That's comical. What can I say, viewers? In a way, this was expected. And a good start to FM23, really. A really good start. One thing I will say while I'm here, I hope no one minds. You've watched this series, hopefully, all the way through, and have seen international management. The fact that training and like the ability to training anyway doesn't exist in Football Manager's international modes is bizarre. It exists in the club football. All I want you to do is put it in international football. Anyone at Sports Interactive, what's the code look like? Put it in. Next year, it's a must. I don't know, but there we are. I'm a World Cup winner. You're a World Cup enjoyer, and from me, Ben, until next time, Merry Christmas! Off we go. I've got my turkey. Trophy.